Hello, my name is Dr. Hill Mazansky, and I'm coming to you today from La Jolla, California. I specialize in medical hypnotherapy, guided visualization, nutrition, and exercise. My mantra being how to live a longer, happier, healthier life. Today's topic is 8 ways to prevent cancer. Most people think that the cancer just happened and they had no contributing forces that acted that caused the cancer. They might tell you, well, it's genetic, you know. That is true. But let's take an example of a patient with breast cancer and prostate cancer. Breast cancer, you have two sisters. Both of them have inherited the BRCA1 gene, which causes the cancer and ovarian cancer. The one sister gets it and the other doesn't. When you take a careful history, the one sister that got it suffered a great deal of stress throughout her entire life. And as a result of the stress, she engaged in behaviors that were not conducive to prevent cancer. The same with the male. The father has prostate cancer. The two children have the gene. But one son is healthy, eats well, exercises, etc. He doesn't get it. The other son is overweight, doesn't eat well because he's extremely stressed. So stress management, when you're managing a patient, stress management is with cancer is extremely important. And there on the video at DRHM, drmedicalhypnosis.com, is a stress video which empowers them to help treat in their own problems. So that's genetic. The second is nutrition. Starting off with a saying is you eat what you are, or you are what you eat. Not having a nutritious diet, being overweight, eating all the wrong foods, no fruits, no vegetables, no antioxidants, but rather imbibing in a lot of alcohol and eating saturated fat, those people are setting themselves up to develop cancers, mainly of the stomach, the esophagus, and the colorectal area, as well as the pancreas. So nutrition, one eats a large amount of fruits and vegetables which are loaded with antioxidants. The darker the fruit or vegetable, the healthier it is, because it means they have more antioxidants. To limit your intake of saturated fat is absolutely very important as well. For females, to prevent breast cancer, they should drink 5 cups of green tea a day. The males should do that to prevent prostate cancer. Take 5,000 units of vitamin D3 once a day after food, and become very active. Those people who engage in heavy exercise or just exercise 6 days a week are far less likely to get cancer than those who are couch potatoes. So exercise, weight loss, and if you have stress, get that treated. That is about the most important. Of course, smoking. Smoking is extremely deleterious for health in general, but specifically for cancer of the lung, the throat, and the esophagus. That the cancer is one thing, but also eating the high saturated fat, etc., can cause heart disease as well. Stop smoking. If you've tried and tried again, hypnosis works extremely well, and on my website there is a hypnosis to stop smoking. Whenever you speak to somebody about that you do hypnosis, the first word they say is, oh, like stop smoking, because the results have been very good. You don't have to, but if you find it difficult to quit and you've tried everything, hypnosis empowers you to quit your smoking. Alcohol. A glass of red wine is extremely beneficial for health, for heart health, etc. But more than that, can lead to mouth cancer, esophageal cancer, colorectal cancer. Because people drink and then they don't eat healthy foods, they eat the garbage foods that have been prepared, and those fruits sometimes that are not organic have toxins in them which are not conducive to health. So we're always try to eat fruit and vegetables that are organic. For argument's sake, tomatoes and watermelon have got a high amount of lycopene, an antioxidant, which is known to prevent prostate cancer. Stress. I've mentioned stress. Stress is a big cause of people developing chronic diseases, of which cancer is one of them. We're not talking about stress that is a month or two, but a long history of chronic stress. Sometimes the people don't even know what the cause is because it's been buried in their subconscious. And that's by using hypnosis, we are able to penetrate the subconscious mind and find out what the real cause of the stress was. And once we're able to do that, the patients feel far better. And would you believe, with the hypnosis sessions and the treatments, they start improving. We cannot claim no cure, but by doing the hypnosis, we empower patients to assist themselves in their own treatment. The next is testing for cancer. There's the mammogram, of course, and the PSA test for prostate cancer, and there's still a lot of debate about what age they should start. A female should start getting the mammogram. Some say 45, some say 50. If there's a history of breast cancer, you start getting it early. I do not interfere with the allopathic physicians. All I know that if there's no history of breast cancer in the family, and the females do exactly what I've said they should do, drinking 4 cups of green tea a day, exercising, eating nutritious food, the chance of them getting breast cancer is highly unlikely. But what is a cause, I feel, is the recurrent mammograms, because there's no other country that undergoes so many mammograms, and we have the highest rate of breast cancer in the entire world. That irradiation, combined with the other things, causes the cancer. Good old aspirin. Aspirin is not for a headache anymore. A large study done in Britain and published in 2011 in the prestigious British Journal of Medicine, studying 75,000 patients, found that those who took a baby aspirin 81 milligrams, for 5 years or more helped prevent colorectal cancer, pancreatic cancer, mouth, throat cancer, and others. And I think that is amazing. But if you have problems and issues with taking aspirin, or you've had a gastrointestinal bleed, you should check with your primary care physician beforehand. So friends, there in a nutshell, I have given you 8 ways to reduce your cancer risk. If you need our help, you're welcome to get it. But try adhering to everything that I've said, and your chances of getting cancer then are very unlikely. My name is Dr. Hillel Mazansky, and I thank you for listening to this health tip.